Dear students, now let us start a new lesson, Introduction to Trigonometry. In this lesson, you are going to introduce to a new branch of mathematics, that is trigonometry. Trigonometry is a Greek word, is made up of three words, tri, gon and metry. The word trigonometry is derived from the Greek words tri means three, gon means sides, metron means measure. So trigonometry deals with measures of three sides. A geometrical figure involving three sides and three angles is a triangle. So trigonometry deals with measurement of angles and sides of triangle. Trigonometry is the study of relationship between the sides and angles of a triangle. In triangle, we have three sides and three angles. Trigonometry deals with the relationship between sides and angles. In basics of trigonometry, deals with only right triangle. Basics of trigonometry deals with only right triangle. Now consider a right triangle ABC, which is right angled at B. The good news is one angle is 90 degree, that is angle B is 90 degree. The remaining angles are angle A and angle C. If you know the measure of angle C, then you can find A, and if you know the measure of angle A, you can find C using angle sum property of triangle. We represent angles with angle A, angle C and angle B. Sometimes we represent angles other than 90 degree with theta. Theta is a Greek symbol used to denote the angle. Sometimes we denote the angle with symbol theta. Using trigonometry, if the measure of one side and measure of one angle is known, then we can find the measure of the remaining sides. If one side and one angle is known, then we can find the remaining sides. Now let us see the uses of trigonometry in daily life. Suppose the students of a school are visiting Qutub Minar. Now if a student is looking at the top of the Minar, a right triangle can be imagined to be made. Look at the line of sight. A right triangle is imagined to be formed, that is with the line of sight, with the height of the Minar and with the horizontal distance from the Minar. So right triangle can be imagined. The student can find out the height of the Minar without actually measuring it. You can find the height of any object, that is tower, tree, etc. without measuring it, if the student knows the distance from the Minar and the angle of observation. If the student knows the angle of observation and distance from the Minar, then he can find out the height of the Minar. The angle of observation can be found out easily by using an instrument, that is you are going to learn in the next chapter. So trigonometry is used to find heights and distances. Now second example is, suppose a girl is sitting on the balcony of her house located on the bank of a river. Girl is sitting on the balcony. She is looking down at a flower pot placed on a stair of a temple situated nearby on the other bank of the river. Now on the one bank there is a building, and on the other bank there is a temple. Now girl sitting on the balcony looking down at a flower pot which is on a stair of a temple. Now a right triangle is imagined to be made in this situation. Look at the right triangle. If you know the height at which the person is sitting, and if you know the angle of observation, then you can find the width of the river. You can find the width of the river by sitting at the balcony only. No need of measuring manually. Suppose, look at the third example. Suppose a hot air balloon is flying in the air. A girl happens to spot the balloon in the sky and runs to her mother to tell her about it. Her mother rushes out of the house to look at the balloon. Now girl and mother both are looking at the balloon. Now when the girl had spotted the balloon initially, it was at point A. When both the mother and daughter came out to see it, it had already travelled to another point B. Look at the distance it travelled. It travelled a distance AB. You can find out the altitude of B from the ground if you know the horizontal distance and the angle of observation. So these are the uses of trigonometry in daily life. You can find heights and distances using trigonometry. So trigonometry is very interesting and very useful branch of mathematics, and it is very easy.